Was Super Mario Galaxy really as bad or as horrible as some of these reviews are making out to be? No. But is it this amazing, mesmerizing space adventure that we all thought it could potentially be? No. It's probably somewhere in the middle, It's fun. That movie was fun, it was entertaining, but they left the story at home. I ain't gonna hold you. But let's just talk it all, man, because this is gonna be kind of a review, kind of just my spoiler thoughts, because it's been out for over a week at this point, and if you haven't seen it, how haven't you seen it yet? That shit's got over $300 million already. So I gotta start talking about the main three, Yoshi, Luigi, and Mario. The introduction to Yoshi was quick, just like a lot of this movie, to be honest. It was quick, it was to the point, it showed you Yoshi's backstory, him walking around New York like the man, and then he eventually ends up in one of the tubes, and next thing you know, he's being saved by Mario and Luigi, and immediately entered the group. This is Yoshi we're talking about, you feel me? So he was invited to the group about 2 weeks ago, so that didn't matter to me. Did kind of like the storyline that Mario and Luigi are just known as kingdom savers now, and they just go around helping people in the Mushroom Kingdom and like the surrounding areas, it seems, and just help them ward off evil foes and all that jazz. That was pretty cool. A nice way to update us on what they're doing in life. They probably dropped that plumber gig that they had back in New York or Brooklyn, wherever they was. That shit probably wasn't going anywhere anyway. You're better off in the Mushroom Kingdom, I'm gonna be honest. But then there was time to get ready for a party to go and meet Peach, you feel what I'm saying? I think it was a birthday party. Mario gives her umbrella in this scene, though. That was pretty cool. You feel another little Easter egg for us. Oh, okay, Mario. Slight game? Not really. I think I had no game in this movie. Peach's performance was as good as the first one, you feel what I'm saying? Peach is a pretty solid character. I don't really have any complaints. It's just none of these characters got to do that much, to be honest. The people that were saying this movie was something will get introduced, problem will get solved, something else will get introduced, problem will get solved, that shit was kind of way too accurate, to be honest. Peach is one of those situations where something gets solved and something else happens because she's on her way to go and find Rosalina. She has to stop at this underground gambling place because somebody robbed the shit out of Toad. Next thing you know, she's fighting the lizard nigga, and now she's just carrying on with her day on to the next thing. Like, that was the definition of side quest. Like, it was cool, the animation was fire. That fight scene was pretty cool, don't get me wrong, but the substance, where was it? Which moves me over to Bowser Jr., because the substance was sort of there with Bowser Jr., but even then, like, I feel like they just kind of did a mid-job at, like, really diving deep into it, you feel what I'm saying? Like, if you're a little kid, you're probably gonna be like, oh, Bowser Jr., but grown-ass man, you're like, damn, okay, so his dad treated him like shit, and but he still wants to be exactly like his dad. I don't know. I just the story was kind of animation for Star Fox's backstory though. Is that how his movie's gonna look? That would be an interesting juxtaposition to the rest of the Super Mario Galaxy universe that they're seeming to build, but I'm here for it. This is another example of one of those characters that just didn't have that much to do. It's like, did they really even need to spoil that he was in the movie? They really didn't. They could have kept this as a cameo for people to be like, oh shit, they're building this something during the movie. They didn't need to spoil this beforehand. Like, he was in the movie for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but he was barely in the movie when he was in it, you know? Rosalina fans, I'm sorry, gang. Y'all got baited. She genuinely was in the movie for 12 minutes, maybe 13. I know this is starting to sound like I absolutely despise this movie, but this is just me picking my brain 24 hours later, that's more like 16 hours later, post-movie, like, damn, that movie really did not have any substance whatsoever. It had sauce. It had style. The animation was beautiful. Spectacular, mesmerizing. The action sequences were pretty fire too, and the sound effects, the music, they killed that too. But the story, they really did leave that at home. Yeah, man, if I was to give Super Mario Galaxy a review, which I did, I gave that John a 2.5 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd. It was a fun movie. It was a good time. It was a nice little watch, but the ending was abrupt. It didn't really have many substance, many story beats that I found that interesting, unlike the first movie. And I don't know, the characters didn't have that much to do. Like, the characters had a lot to do, but it happened so quickly that it felt like they had nothing to do. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to know your opinions in the comments below. How do you feel about the Super Mario Galaxy movie? Is it overhated, underhated, just right? Let's talk about it in the comments below, because you know we got to talk about it. And I am excited for the third movie, because we all know it's coming. We all know it's coming. But let's talk about it in the comments below. Simple.